Good morning, my fellow entrepreneur. This is your 5th week in this, and by now I am pretty sure that something has come up in which you've had to adjust your schedule to work out, and the cool thing is that you figured out a way to put it in. Now, did you get your 3 times last week? Maybe not, but you want to remember to just keep pushing through, because a simple thing I want to really hone in is that you are enough, and you in your business is your number one commodity. You are that important. Every day I want you to say that I am enough, I am loved, and I need to take care of myself in order to make sure that I give my best. And that's really why we do this. So that's just 1 minute to get in there, but let's get into these moves. I've got 2 different kinds of or sets of moves for you. And you're gonna need one of these. You're gonna need a dumbbell. You're also gonna need a TRX or like a squat rack in which you can put a bar and then pull up. We're really gonna utilize some core and give you a little bit more of what's that called, moves? Your a little bit more challenging moves because you've been in this a little bit longer. But don't worry, you've got this. So the first round, the 3 moves, you want to make sure that you have a bench, okay? All right, so, or you can also do this on the floor, no big deal. You just need one weight here because we're doing a 1-arm chest press. Now you might be asking, why do a 1-arm chest press? The really basic reason for this is to work your core a little bit more. In addition to that, it hyper focuses on one part of you. Believe it or not, everyone is more bilateral than they are unilateral. So what I want to do with this is make sure my chest is up, my shoulder stays touching the bench or the floor. I'm pushing my heels into the ground. I'm also pushing my abs, and I'm turning my glutes on when I do this. So lots of things. Shoulder down, abs push, abs engaged, glutes on fire. I'm pushing through my heels as I do this. I'm gonna come down into 45-degree angle. I'm gonna press right up. Down, and I'm gonna press right up. Down, and I'm gonna press right up. So I'm gonna do 8 on that side and then 8 on the other. Now, why do we do this versus the bar? It's important that we do 1 arm versus the bar because a lot of times our other side compensates, so we don't get to challenge our body in that 2-dimensional or that 1 arm, the other arm bilateral way. And so that's going to create an extra challenge for you. The second move we're going to be doing is just a simple squat. Okay, all right. So when we're squatting, we're going to add that curl. So we're back to some of the moves we've done before. So when we squat, I'm going to curl. All right, squat, curl right here. So real simple in my curl, I keep my elbows to the side. I'm gonna curl up, and then I'm gonna curl down. All right, so multi-joint, get 2 things down at a time. Make sure you sit back into it, and then you come back up, right? The third move, simple, crunch. Okay, we're gonna be in a C-sit position. We're gonna lean back. We're gonna extend our legs out on the bench, and then we're gonna sit back right up, up, up. Remember, I have this hip flexion here, so just make sure you bring your chest all the way to you and then back out. If you need to, you go 1 leg at a time, right? 1 leg at a time, crunch in, all right? And make sure you get 15 of those. Oh, by the way, you do 8 of these, you do 5 with a squat curl, right? And then 20 of those C-sits, all right? Do your best with that. Now we're gonna talk about the next set. Super exciting, because this is where you're gonna need your TRX, and then you're also gonna need that band, all right? So this is a 1-arm row. Couple things to keep in this is making sure you keep that shoulder pack. So what do I mean by shoulder pack? When our shoulders are just chilling, that's not packed. But I wanna make sure, it's kind of like I'm opening a door in front of me, and just think about what you do when you open the door. You activate these muscles back here. So when I lean back, I want to make sure I have that open door kind of thing going on in my shoulder. So I'm going to lean back one arm. I'm going to put the other arm across my chest. I'm going to keep my chest and my gaze to the anchor point. So I'm going to roll up and then I'm going to come back down. Now my core is engaged here and so are my glutes. That's one thing a lot of people don't realize is that your glutes are actually part of your core. So when I say squeeze your core, you're actually squeezing your glutes all the time. All right, so that's, you want to do 8 on one side and then 8 on the other. Last set of move right here it uses the band. So you're going to do 8 again on this side and then 8 on the other side. Now this is going to be tough. This is going to test your balance. So what I'm doing here, and I'll move some stuff out of the way for you. What I'm doing here is I'm going to come into this position here. Now, again, shoulder pack. It's as if I'm turning the door. I'm turning on the shoulders, okay? So I'll open the door, Okay, so what I'm going to be is here. My arm is going to be straight but packed. I'm going to come down, and then I'm going to come up real fast. Down, up real fast. Down, and up real fast. Now, if I'm not at a home and I'm at a gym, I can do this with a cable as well too, which is awesome because then you get that like coming up and coming down cable machine. So, and then this is very light for me, so I'm gonna actually like move closer to it, not the end. So I'm gonna come again, pack my arm, and then I'm gonna come lift that back leg up. Woo, really gonna test it, and then I'm gonna come up. Woo, and then I'm gonna do 8 on one side, 8 on the other. Now I know I'm testing you a couple of ways that are totally brand new. The first time you go through this, you're gonna be like, do your best and forget the rest, right? Have a great week, and remember, you are enough and you completely matter, and I can't wait to check in with you. See ya. Bye.